Here's a check to see if this is working, as always. Maybe I've said that every single stream. Here's a check to Oh yeah, that's working. Awesome, that's easy. Right. I I went for a lovely sauna and I've eaten some dinner. I've had a little relax, and I'm still feeling like shit. So let's see how this goes. But I was thinking about something when I was going for a little swim that I was thinking about um, drawing debug lines between each holding climbing hold, so that you can see how close they need to be to make them like attached. And furthermore, that I would just do that you in the editor. So I'd put like an if statement in to say if in editor do this, and that reminded me I hadn't put that definition in to stop that some of this running whilst you're not in the editor. So whilst you're like playing the game, I don't want this stuff to run. Like drawing a debug circle or line is completely pointless to the game. So what I can do is, I think you do. Oh, I don't remember this. I'm sure you can do it. Is it Unreal Engine? Uh, if editor, something like that. Yeah, if with editor. That sounds about right. How does it say? I want to capture scene, da da da, change the code, it can capture the movie, but it's da da da. I find some code and other code made this problem. If editor. So if I plop that in here, well actually, oh, is it end if? Let's just actually go and find what this is, because I cannot remember. Unreal Engine example, really? Oh cool, okay, so it's just like that. And I think you can do this for the whole function. So that's kind of cool. Although I guess that will break now, whoever's calling this. So maybe I should just do the inner workings. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that'll still improve things. Someone's probably shouting at their screen right now, going, "No, you're an idiot." I think that works. I think it would just trim like everything out of here, right? So anyway, that's done now. So what I want to do next is we were talking about all this stuff, but actually I just forgot about joining the climbing holds up. So I want to draw a line between close climbing holds. So if I go back here, maybe I maybe put one like this. And if I go and play this now, well, it's not saying that I can, these things are close enough to actually climb on. So I need that to do that. So I think that's going to be per climbing hold actor, which might seem a little wasteful, but actually, given that it's just for editor debugging, I don't think that it's going to be a problem. It's not like it's going to be ticking and do this all the time, but it will have to be in the tick. So, while I think it does, I'm sure someone will correct me on that. So, first things first, let's do that if with editor again. I've already forgotten what it is because I am so clever. Let's see. Oh, I went forward. Oh no. Okay, fine. Um, So on tick, and I want to do something here. So let's do another private function. I quite like these being private. Yep, equals that, and then it's going to be void, and we are going to, well, how are these? Draw debug from hold to character, attach character to climbing hold actor, This will be draw debug from climbing hold to other close climbing holds. Cool. Longest name ever award goes to me. And this will be another one that just doesn't run unless we are in the editor. And that's that. So let's call this from the tick. Good. And now I think it's pretty much the same as the finding the closest climbing hold stuff. So it makes me think I should make a service for this. For example, if I go back to my component, I've got a bunch of stuff that's doing all this sorting and finding. Should I put that in a climbing hold service? And then from here I can call this twice. And so I need, when I'm drawing the lines though, I only need this part. So maybe it's not enough to kind of worry about. And let's think, because I would have to pass in. I'd have, well, okay, so I do this. I'd have to pass in get world. This could be a template. Uh, and then this would be inside there. And if there is a number greater than 0, otherwise return an empty. So what I'm trying to do is figure out if I want to put this in a service. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Like, I know copying and pasting code, but actually that's probably not that big of a deal. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, because even this find by predicate, I can't use that because I need to actually just filter out. So it's going to be different anyway, because this was only returning one. I only wanted to climb onto one, right? Or attach to one. And actually this should be scan for nearest climbing hold actor, I guess. This is in the component. Hmm. I wonder if it was worth putting that in there. It's not always obvious where to put things, is it? Not always obvious. Let's have a drink. Thinking. What is actually in here again? It's just that. I guess it. Draw debug from hold to act character. It's not that bad, is it? To be in it. I don't think it matters. I'm just being very specific. Yeah, it's irrelevant, and I just think that this is named badly. So basically, this function is just doing the drawing, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure what to do about this yet. I think I'll decide on this later. Um, right now, most important, I'm going to need something like this with an array of something like that. So let's copy this over to here. And it's not going to be that, it's going to be filter. And I think filter is an array thing. So TArray, it's going to be an array of, well, I think I've already done this again. It's going to be that one, isn't it? That's what I want. Weird how that disappeared and I can't go back now. Oh, what am I doing? Here it is. So I think I want that. And then I will filter all climbing hold access dot filter by predicate. Do a lambda. I think it's like that again. Can't quite remember. No, it's like that. That's right. And then this will be, what are these? That. Oh, but I think we found out that this actually returns, filter the elements in the array based on a predicate functor. Pred, the functor to apply to each element. TArray with the same type as this object contains a subset of elements for which the functor returns true. Bind by predicate contains by predicate. It might be returning, let's see. Predicates invoked with the dereference of data, is that right? Alright, well I think we'll just try it. This might actually give us a pointer. Climbing hold actor. And then I want to do that basically. Radius area of effect is on. Oh, that's interesting. Because the radius area of effect was on the component, which is on the character, and so now this needs a radius area of effect. But actually, this is different. This is just a different thing, isn't it? But it's still a constant. It's like, where should this actually go? Well, I'm not sure. And also, this is not relevant, so it's going to be um, current current climbing hold location, or current climbing hold location is get actor location, and then this is going to be, can you get a distance from the climbing hold actor that we're iterating to the current one? Yeah, let's pass that through here. And then distance from other climbing, distance from climbing hold. And if that is less than or equal to, I guess we could define it in here. Why not? Why not, I say. We can always change it. U property, let's not overthink things too much. Blueprint, read, write. edit anywhere, category, let's put it in there. And this will be a max distance between climbing hold actors. Denotes how far a climbing hold, how far a can be from another. If they are close enough, you can move between them. Otherwise, they will. Otherwise, you cannot. Fine. I think this is superfluous. Let's do that. And this becomes part of this. And let's get this one in. I think I have to put that over the generated here. So now we have a lovely method, and I guess, can I do that? That's very interesting. I'm not sure I understand that. But it has to be the owning thing. Interesting. And so now it filters. What does this return? I guess it's going to, yeah, it returns the array of them. That's fine. So T array this, and then filtered climbing holds equals that. Let's get rid of that ugliness. Oh, this is not liking me. No suitable user-defined conversion from TArray actor to TArray. Ah, so, oh, so this just return. Oh, can I? But maybe I can cast this. Maybe there's a cast on this. Ooh, apparently not. I guess that is not a template. It is a template. No, it's not. Okay. Fine. Actor's fine. Don't need the other one. Actor pointers. And then for everyone that did make this, so for actor current climbing hold in that, let's do that drawing basically. And I think actually maybe we could reuse some of this, I think, because our climbing hold actor does have the drawing stuff here, and it takes a character to draw a line to. But if I were to, oh yeah, well, whatever. Well, let's figure this out after. Just plop this here for now. This is basically dry gone very wrong. Don't repeat yourself. Current climbing hold. Get actor location to current climbing hold. And then world needs to be brought in as well. And actually, all of this can only happen if there is a world. Alright, cool. Well, I think that's done. So then draw debug from climbing hold to other close climbing holds will just be part of the tick here. There it is. Let's see what happens. Build failed. Wonderful. It's always very helpful. Error function parameter. Owner cannot be defined in attached character to climbing hold as it always is defined in scope. Where is this? Distal climbing hold actor. Climbing hold actor.h. What is it saying? I didn't read that properly. line 71. Oh, does it not like that? Oh, okay, I didn't. That's interesting, isn't it? So is owner also already something fine? Interesting. I didn't know that. Owner must be declared on the parent somewhere, I guess. I think that's what it's trying to say. Now what? Let's see. Wait, clear this. Can't see. Can't see the wood for the trees. This says using git status, invalidating, passing headers. Where's the actual error? Error. Unknown variable specifier blueprint read only. Oh, blueprint. Whoops. Blueprint read only. There it is. Now what? Oh, that's a lot of errors. What is it saying? Building Cabal, invoke, no matching. Climbing player controller, not CPP. Climbing player controller. That's fine. I hate these kinds of errors because you're like, ooh, where does it start? um, let's see. It's draw debug from unknown type. Could not deduce template argument for return type. Ooh, this is a bit weird. Something wrong with that lambda though. I wonder if it's that exactly what we were saying, or I was saying, which is you can't do it with a pointer. It's returning it's returning an array. A reference, sorry. Let's just do that. So let's get that, and then I think it'll be a dot instead. Let's see if that works. The only problem here is, does it return? Yeah, I'm not sure. I actually have no idea what this error was, so let's see what happens now. But it wasn't that. That's fine then. So compile module, system plugin, something about arrays, and it's saying, yeah, it's saying name type failed to specialize function template, func type, see reference to function template instantiation, compiled, lots of stuff. It's interesting because that's kind of like in a loop. So have I included something with some kind of diamond inclusion, diamond um, reference? Not clear yet. I'm going to undo this because I have a funny suspicion that that probably wasn't the problem. This is requiring a climbing hold actor. What are we including up here? This is fine. And are we requiring anything else? Nope. Oh, but I'm returning myself, which isn't going to help as well. So I want to do turn that and, well, let's put this in a variable. I don't think it's the problem, but it's just something I just realized. Close enough is close enough. That and bool is not current actor equals Climbing hold actor. Oh, I don't know how to compare objects. Can you just do that? I wonder. Does not equal this. Not sure. Let's see. Compare object equality Unreal Engine C++. Maybe the equals thing is what is going to work. I wonder though what this actually has. Does it have an equal? Um, Maybe it's okay. Yeah, let's give that a try. Okay, fine. Just doing that one more time. So let's try again. I'm going to make sure I'm hitting the right part here. So if I were to comment out this and that, then we should be in a good position. Yeah, no, but it's much smaller. So this is interesting. This says error, unresolved symbol attached to climbing hold, referenced in function interact. Reference to climbing hold. Climbing player controller. Um, Creating library. Yep, okay. And it says error, unresolved symbol for attached to climbing hold. I swear I've done that. And that is found in the CPP file for climbing player controller. Doubt it. Attached to climbing hold. Climbing character. Okay, fair enough. But it's saying there's an unresolved, and there isn't even an attached to climbing hold in there. So if it's saying this unresolved symbol in that, what is it trying to tell me? It's saying that on the component there's a problem. Let's see, attached to climbing hold, U function, void. I mean, there it is. There's the function. And, you know, looks good to me. So what am I missing? It's definitely a link error, just not quite sure what it's trying to tell me. Oh dear, I'm being an idiot, aren't I? What is this? I'm being an idiot. Interact, reference. So it says, an unresolved external symbol attached to climbing hold, referenced in the function interact. Referenced in the function interact. Attached to climbing hold, referenced in the function interact. Interact is on here. Or here maybe. Interact. Ah, I see. So it's saying that's not defined. But there it is. So I wonder if these need to be defined in the CPP file. That might be why, actually. That might be why. Yeah, I bet it's doing something a bit funky here. What did I just delete? Alright, well, that is probably it. Let's put that there and put this here. And I can stop it complaining then. That's a bit of a shame. I can't say I'm that big of a fan of this when you have to pull them out. Let's declare what it was so it's public. I bet these are going to go stagnant now, aren't they? These comments. Oh well. It is what it is. Now they're a bit everywhere and I should probably bring these back in. Let's see if that was a problem anyway. Hmm. Maybe not. Now it says unresolved symbol attached to climbing hold referenced in interact. Still. Unresolved symbol attached to climbing hold. I don't have to include this file, do I? To be able to call it. I bet you do. That might be it, you know. That might be it. So it'd be something like um uh climbing this, yeah, this one. System plugin. Oh, no type ahead. That's a shame. That's gonna be components, and then oh, and it's also public, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that solves that, and then this is still fine, right? Because it's all in that. Okay, let's see if that was the problem. It might be that it needs information about that method. That was it, yeah. Let me just check that. Oh no, there is still failures. Successfully linked patch, path creation for failed to link patch. Um, uh, oh, I'm a bit stuck. What the hell is this trying to say to me then, man? Let's defunkify this. Do some defunkify. Because I can't understand this. Where are we, errors? Where's the error again? There. Any more? I think that's it. Ah. Okay. So this says unresolved external symbol system actor comp, attached to climbing hold, referenced in interact for climbing player controller. And we're in the player controller and we've done all that stuff. And we know that this is fine. We know that that actually has an attached to climbing hold. This is public. And we're not passing anything into it, that's fine. And this has worked before, right? Okay, and then attached to climbing holds there. And we've got it declared for here. Attach character to climb. And this is on the actual climbing hold actor, which is already being referenced here. And then the climbing hold actor is, you know what I'm going to do? I am just going to put these all into their actual proper places. It's not helping me at all. So that's probably why you don't do it. Let's do it for this one. Oh, pain. Pain, pain, pain. And these are public. Let's just do that. And of course, we're only referencing actor here now, so this needs to go over there. And I don't think I need that. Do I? Not sure. Okay, well that's at least that one. And then, where are we? That was the hold actor. Now we're going to do this one. And this is a private. Oof, that's annoying. And this should also be ufunction. I think I have to do some meta where I tell it can be inside the private, but it really just needs to be private, so that's fine. And I suppose as well, these aren't needed here. Program size on, off, and on. Yeah. Good. Okay, that's that one done. I don't think we really have anything else going on there. And then these ones need to be sorted, so what silly ass I was doing this, I can't believe it. Do that. Do that. And then do that. and do this. And also, these need to be public. Well, actually, do they? No, they don't. No, they do not. They can absolutely be protected, that's fine. And I shall note that here as well. Okay. Now get pawn, why are you doing that? And that's because I need to actually tell them where they are. Good. And let's see what we include here. So we don't need any of this. That can go here. And that needs to be removed. I think the rest is... Oh well, gosh, do I have more? God, why did I do this? I thought it was a good idea. These are public. Pubic, pubic. Okay. Cool. Fair dues. And then of course that is required and the rest is required there. And then this one has nothing in it and the rest should be fine now. Yes. And these obviously this needs a hold actor, climbing hold actor, but it does not need that and it does not need that. So I'm going to move that over to here. And then this just needs actor and the rest is fine. And I just added that stuff to the hold actor, didn't I? So all this bit I wasn't too sure about, but then we started to get that other problem. And what did I do? Yeah, I think that's probably okay. So let's see where we are now. So we started down here. Yeah, okay, I think this is one of the, yeah, I forgot to do this one, that's fine. Just need to attach these bits here. Good. Let's try that. Now we should get that same problem. Okay, right. It's slightly different though, isn't it? Let's read this then. So log file, git status, using, building one action with one process. It's compile this, and it's saying invoke no matching overload did function found. Invoke. Predicate issues still. So yeah, draw debug from climbing holds. Failed specialized function template. Note, see a declaration of invoke with the following template arguments. Oh, look, active pointer constant reference. Yeah. That'll be it then, won't it? I think that's what it's saying. Function type reference to a reference. Let's go to this then. Try and turn that to a reference and change that around. I think that's probably it. Oof. Well, you know what? Rather than having to figure it out, let's just go on. Oh, now that one, no, that one is fine. It's not that one. Um, it's the climbing hold one. That's the one we care about. Yes, filter by predicate. Yes, that, and then that. I could also just climbing hold actor. Uh, uh, if you have a reference to it, and we want to get the pointer, then its value. Can you just add a pointer? I can't remember. Get to value of reference C++. I can never remember this stuff. Once a reference is established to a variable, you cannot change your reference to reference another variable. To get the value pointed to by a pointer, you need to use the dereference operator. So it's that. So now if that's that reference, I dereference it. Oh god, I always do this wrong. Why is this always so annoying to me? Where's the references, please? Right. Integer pointer to a reference. P number. Dereference. The indirection operator operates on a pointer and returns the value stored in the address kept in the pointer variable. For example, if p number is an int pointer, returns the int value pointed to. Oh, I don't want that. I want to know what the reference is pointing to. Because the reference is where the pointer is, right? So I guess I just want that, but I don't think that's how that works. And if we were to dereference it, then we're getting the value. And this is a pointer, so that's not going to work. Okay, you know what? Let's just look at an example. Maybe I'll actually learn it for once. I swear this used to be having loads of examples. That is quite interesting. Filtered by predicate. I don't know if that makes a difference ordering these around. There used to be quite a nice little write-up somewhere. Ah, here we go. So it is a reference, and finally, you can retrieve an array of elements matching a particular predicate with the filter by predicate function. String array. Depends what string array is, I guess. What is string array? I wonder if there's, just to avoid having to do this, equal, compare, um, is. I guess I could do that, which would, I would like to, I would like to get a reference to the reference to. So this is, oh God, why is this always confusing to me? If we have a reference to a pointer, oh, it's not like that, is it? Reference to a pointer. No, no, no. And you can see that in this this thing I looked at. Go back a bit. This one here. Yeah, it's integer reference. Reference to an integer. So this is a reference to a pointer. I wonder if you could do that. Hmm. When in doubt, look at the GitHub of Unreal Engine. I just can't remember how these things work. Epic Games Unreal. Filter by predicate. Let's see what they've. This looks good. Yeah. And then so, let me move this back off the screen because I'm going to forget I've done that. And so, if that's okay, let's just see if that was the problem first before we try and solve this other thing. I should know this stuff actually. Oh, that's interesting. So it wasn't even the problem. Could not deduce template argument for return type. I've not done this wrong, have I? Has this literally got a template? So it's saying what type is it? Like this. And then maybe no, nothing like that. And I think these weren't doing that. So if I go back to this example I've got here, it doesn't have that. Oh dear. Deary, deary, dear. It says, I don't understand this. I wish I was. So I'm just not reading it, am I? Compile this. It's talking about arrays. You could not deduce the template argument for the return type. Note, see reference to function template instantiation. T-array. Oh no. These are actors. Oh, you freaking idiot. So that, oh god. How annoying is that, guys? And I bet that's now external symbol, attached to climbing hold, referencing function, interact. So let's put this back now. So ridiculous, that one. That is so annoying. So that's an unresolved external. And it's talking about that original error we had. Good, okay. Attached to climbing hold, reference in interact. Building patch from 4 files. The implementation, referencing. So it says, the unresolved external symbol the declaration attached to climbing hold. Have I done something stupid here? Attached to climbing hold. Oh, what was that again? That was system actor component. So it's saying attached to climbing hold, which is a U function, has not got attached to climbing hold here. This is correct. Yeah. What is wrong with this? And then it's even saying, then it says the declaration specification of that referenced in the function interact. Fatal error, one unresolved symbol, external. Unresolved externals. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. What does that actually mean again? It means that you have unresolved external symbols. What are symbols? Symbols can be anything from variables, classes, member functions, or functions. Why are they unresolved? Some part of your code rely on these symbols and they are not being found because you are not linking the correct library or implementing them. Well, it could be this. I mean, what is that? It's that, a distal climbing hold actor. But I am making reference to that. And the issue is coming from the component. Sorry I've gone quiet here for a second. I'm just struggling to see what I've done wrong. And that is calling it. And we know that this has now got that, which probably isn't needed, to be honest. And attach to climbing hold. I mean, it's part of this, so that should be fine. System actor comp. Climbing controller. Wait, is that what I've been looking at? Yeah, climbing player controller. And it starts from there. Creating library. Climbing player controller error. Unresolved external for that. I am very, very confused. That's public, it's a pointer, it's declared there. And we're in the character at the moment, so that really is needed. And the character is declared here. That's why we've got that. That goes to there. Then that has reference to that. This has no funny business here. Vertical move, horizontal move, those are done. Go to here. And there it is. And there it is. Attach character climbing hold actor. That's that. And that is that there. That's public. And that's declared there. And that's correct. Oh, I don't want to get stuck on this, man. I do not want to get stuck on this. Interact. Interacts here. Just don't get it. Unresolved external symbol. Referenced in the function. Interact. On applying a player. Ah, dearie me. We start here, it says climbing player controller. Climbing player controller, here we are. And it says there's an unresolved external symbol on the declaration of attached to climbing hold, which is here. So it says that's unresolved external symbol. There's something I don't trust here. Let's just save this. And let's rebuild this. Something's not quite right. Oh my god, there was nothing wrong with it. Oh man. Oh, unreal. That was naughty. Some cache of the DLL. Ay ay ay. Okay, well, we'll remember that one, folks. Sheesh. That was hectic, man. That was so hectic. Oh man, I spent like almost an hour on that. Alright, well, let's see how this goes then. So, oh, that's good as well. Now it's all broken. Why is this not working now? I wonder. So let's close all tabs. Let's try and start this again. I think we can probably put these down actually. We're going to go to the hold. We are drawing debug from hold to character. Draw debug from climbing hold to other close climbing holds, and that is being called inside. I think it's being called inside the tick. There it is. And this is being called from, if I remind myself, from the actor component. Yeah, okay. And the reason that's not working is because debug is not being turned on the blueprint, I think. It's going to be here. Debug. No, it's not there. It's in the player, isn't it? Characters, that one. And it's here. There it is. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's save that, and let's hope it doesn't crash. Well, I guess it doesn't think we're in the editor then. Unless maybe, have I knocked this value? No, that looks about right. Closest distal climbing hold. Let's watch that. Whoops. Let's try this again. Climbing system. There, this one. So if I... Oh, can you watch that? Is that possible to watch? Here we go. So no, it's not. But its area effect has been, look, I don't know if you saw that. This needs to be reset. I wonder why that went to 0, that was interesting. Okay, cool. That's good. And then these guys now have in their blueprint, so I need to create a new actor, I think. Or I should put this in actors as well. There. And it'll be max distance. Let's do 120 as well. Let's see what happens. And I guess, is this gonna work like that? Max distance between. Okay though, that's fine. And it's down to this. Oh, that's right. These aren't ticking. So now we do need them to tick. So we'll go and switch that back on. Right. There we go. Awesome. So let's see now. So you would hope that would be steaming along, but it's not. So let's see. I think there's a setting for this. Make actor tick even in editor Unreal Engine. Right, make an editor utility widget and use the widget's tick function to drive functionality on blueprints. Make your in your custom actor class, you can use this to add a bool that toggles between able to tick in the editor. This way, whenever you need this, you can just simply check it on and get going. It's also separated so that you can have different logic happen in the editor versus in game. And what does this say? This is probably the easiest of the two routes. The only downside is the tick will only run if the editor utility widget is open somewhere. If you need more robust and automatic tick monitoring, see, I think I'd like to understand what that actually means, but I think this is what I've done before. So let's go and override that. It's going to go about there, I guess. um, and what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Tick that runs only in the edit. Use editor tick. I wonder if that's possible. So the tick, blueprint editor tick. And then should view if get world. Okay, let's try that. If it's if it's not equal to null and the world type is editor and use editor tick is true. Don't think I need that. And that just needs to be declared like that. Okay. Well, that seems okay, doesn't it? And also, I suppose we've already got the if with editor. But I think what they done here, cause yeah, they've blocked it off for the editor stuff. That's fine. Hmm. Okay, cool. Let's try that. There you go. Working like a charm. There it is. Haha, sweet. I like it. Yeah, that is quite helpful. Um, so if I did that, yeah, cool. I like that a lot. Hee, that's nice. Right, let's save there. That's a good place to save. How are we doing that? Well, let's close this down. I think this can see it all anyway. And that's interesting. So the plugin is not being protected against here. I don't need all this stuff. I just need this, this, definitely don't need that. So let's just go and edit my, let's see actually, let's go git ignore. And we don't want plugins binaries like that. Plugins, can I do that? Does that work? Nice, it does. Intermediate, don't want that. Don't want, well actually everything else seems reasonable, doesn't it? Content, resources, plugin. I think that looks reasonable to me. Cool. Got climbing hold actors to draw debug line to each other. Cool. So now what is we probably want to interact was executed, release a button, that's cool. I tell you what though, that needs to stay there a little bit more. That will be in here. You need to stay for a couple of seconds, I think. Good. There you go. Right. Yes, the next one, I guess, when you press E, it needs to measure the distance. Ah, you know what? One more thing I should do a check of is if I make this a bit smaller, like that, we should do some of these these edge pieces, right? Oh yeah, that works great. Lovely jubbly. Cool. I like it a lot. Right, yeah, so as you press E, it needs to have this this thing where as it it basically has a number between 0 to 1 or -1 or whatever, and that number starts off as 0, goes very quickly to 1, and then back down. And I think it should be a timeline that denotes that. So where do we put that? We put that on the climbing component, I think. Never use the timeline in C++ actually. Unreal Engine, C++ timeline. What is the, it's F timeline, okay, cool. Cool. So let's do it from here. Oh, what does this do? So this denotes the closest that. Let's see if that gives me a, it doesn't, so I need to go and get the header from here. Okay, and this is going to be move to climbing hold timeline. So as you attach to climbing hold, we need to, well, that's interesting. That's correct, the climbing hold actor. No, that's correct, so it should be here. And so with that timeline, we want to do, we want to move, so move, how do we do this? Owner, move to, well, what we need is a counter, so we need to say where the character currently is and where it's going to. Vector is current actor, current character location. Well, maybe we don't need that actually. We just need to kind of set actor location, and we need to like just lerp between the two. F lerp. Or not even. It's like get playback position. Get. So let's see what this does for, because I don't even know what these timelines do yet. Let's have a look. I just know it's something I need. Oof, what did I do? Something's not supported by Blueprint. Oh, so that's not it. Timeline component, that sounds good. Timeline, C++ Unreal Engine. Oh, it's getting so late. Ooh. Let's see. U curve float. F my timeline. So what is a timeline then? See, timeline curve. And if I do a variable and look at the types, what do we have in here? Timeline. Timeline component. Yeah. That is literally a thing. So let's see if we can find that. Timeline component. U timeline component. That's what we want. Let's just delete what I've just done there because I'll forget. U timeline component. And I'm guessing we have to new that up. So this component, I don't know if it can actually do this. I don't know if it can. Let's see what happens. What don't you like? No operator equals matches these operands. There you go. So I want to go to the character. I'm going to check out that timeline. Where is it? Yeah, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. I think it has to sit on the character itself. Because it has to attach uh, to the parent, I think. A component with self create default sub object. It just doesn't seem correct. Um, hmm. Oh, I'm not sure what to do here because it's interesting because I think maybe some of these actually do it. Maybe they don't. No, they don't. They're just like all variables. Oh, look, here we go. There it is. So it did get attached. Oh, that's good. Cool. How does this work then? Timeline component holds a series of events, floats, vectors, or colors with associated keyframes. Events can be triggered at keyframes along the timeline. Floats, vectors, and colors are interpolated between keyframes along the timeline. Holds a series of events, floats. Yeah, I wonder how you... Oh, what's happening here? Oh yeah. Wonder how you do this. This is where someone is watching me and then they'll tell me. Which would be awesome. Do it. I wonder. Move to climbing hold timeline component. Yeah, I guess that's probably not what you need to do, actually. It's probably just I want to be able to select a timeline. So maybe that's where I've gone wrong. I shouldn't be assigning it like that. It should just be something on this um, timeline component, yeah. And it's actually none, but I think that's probably because I need to make sure it's editable, right? Did I do that? Yeah, it's only read only, whoops. And it needs to be that, and edit anywhere. Okay. Be 1 second, just gonna get another drink. I've got this like zero ale Doom bar. I think though I may have even tried this before. Maybe it was a bit shit. We'll see though. That's very unfair. I'm sure it's amazing for what it is. It's just they never quite taste right. Anyway, I'll give it a try. Trying to focus on things, so trying to just cut down my beer intake. Uh, it's very weird. It's it's its own thing. It doesn't taste like beer. Um, it's very interesting. Okay. Wow, what am I doing? Yes, so we got this timeline in here. We've made it editable, right? There it is. So now we need to create a timeline. So we'll go and do that. Oh, actually no, I think it needs to it just needs to be a file that you create. So maybe I can put that in here. Timelines, right? Animation. Uh, FX maybe? I don't know where these are. Miscellaneous. It might be a curve. Yeah, it could be that. Let's try a curve. I think that makes like sense to me. Curve vector. Um, well, let's see here. It's kind of only going to be 2D. Well, I don't know. I wonder what a vector is. Let's see what these curve. Well, that looks like something, but I don't know if it is actually what I want here. Let's see. Get rid of that. Go here. Can I now choose that as a timeline? No, I cannot. Timeline component. Um, it's funny because I think that's pretty much what I want. Add key. Let's see. How do I add another one? I mean, that's pretty much it, isn't it? It'd be something like that. And then it'd go down again over like a second. And maybe this would be a kind of curve. A bit like that. Right? So it's a curve I want. But doesn't the timeline take a curve or something? Um, Timeline. Well, I guess not. I guess it's just a curve. Okay, fair enough. Let's do that then. F curve, is it? Um, Curve component. see. U-curve float. Ah, you know what? That does remind me of something. I think this is more correct. Here we go. This reminds me of something. That is a U-curve float. Yeah, that's the one. Move to climb hold. Curve float. And actually, it's going to be curve vector. Let's see. That's in here. Okay. Let's comment that out. Maybe I need it. Don't know. Curve. Awesome. Okay. So let's compile that. Let's try and add that curve in. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh, I'm quite excited now. Let's call this the move to climbing hold, and we'll call this curve. And that is on the character itself. It's on this part and this part. Yes, okay. It's all coming together now, guys. Let's get the correct name for this now. And I need like a ticker, right? How much time has passed? So if I go get time range, minimum, get time range, what does that do? Whoops. Find, nope. Close that one. Close that. Close that. Close that. Probably close that. Here it is. Gathers the range that spans all keyframes. Yeah, that's what we need. And what does it return? These were, what were they? References to floats, okay. And I think this needs to be happening. No instance of it matches the argument. Argument types are that. So it needs to be what? That? No. Just like that. There you go. These need to be stored at the begin play, I guess. Yeah, I think so. And then so then only if this has got one in. Otherwise, you'll throw warning. And we want to get the time between those two, and that'll be this ticking thing. And then every tick will just take away the amount of time that's happened, the delta time. And then that means we can progress through that timeline, right? That should do it. So start time and end time. Let's do curve start time, curve end time. No, actually, time range of curve. I think that should do it. Equals end time take away start time. And then for each tick, I think I've got is attached or something. Closest distal climbing hold actor. Attach the climbing hold actor. Hmm. I guess target climbing hold actor or yeah, target climbing hold actor. So this is the closest, but what is that actually for? This is we scan for it and then that's it, but we don't even use this, right? Yeah, that's not. No, I see. Yeah, because we need a reference to it. That's so denotes the closest. Um, this allows us to track. This just allows us to interact with this actor at any given moment. Okay, and then when we need the target, right? So uh, moving. So target distal climbing actor. When character interacts with closest, this gets filled in. Good. Okie dokie. And then I think this should be made null then. And then so just nullify that. Empty so that this is ready to fill again with the next closest. Cool. And then we want to attach to that. And then we get the time range, and this will be setting like this is going to be equal to end time minus start time. That would give us the range. And then if this isn't false, if well, I guess we need a new function, don't we? Be move to climbing hold actor or moving or move to climbing hold actor. That's fine. And this will do the good work of going across that time range. and move the climbing hold curve. Let's see what's happening here. Well, we're waiting for intelligence. Get position. What is it? Get vector value at time. So this is going to take float delta time. So this can pass through delta time. And then I need something to track it as well. So progress along time range of curve. The time range from end minus start of the curve's key range keeps track of progress along the curve's time range, gets reset once character is at next climbing hold. Okay. So this is going to be set at that. And then we're going to minus delta time if is greater than 0, then else reached climbing hold actor, and this will be that 1 minus that. So we should probably just do this the other way, right? So progress along timeline is going to be 0, and we'll just, whilst it's less than that, just plus that, and then we can just do that. And then we will get owner, and we will set actor location to progress along, so it's going to be current actor location. Current character location is equal to get owner get actor location, and then current target location equals that. And then we're going to do vector new location for character is equal to flerp. Oh god, I don't know if I remember how to do this. Is it f vector lerp? Lerp? Ah, fmath. Oops. It's that one, isn't it? Fmath lerp between the current location and the target location with that. No. And I guess that returns a vector, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. This should probably be a float, actually. U-curve float. Although, no, that's right. Yeah, we want a float. That's what we want. Yeah. Get float value. Float is current curve value, and then that will be the lerp, I guess. Well, not really. It's actually no, it is. That is exactly it. Yeah, that is exactly it. And then we're going to set that to that. I think that will work. Let's see what happens. And as we get null, then we need to go. This is going to be null pointer. And I think we're done. Let's see what we got here. Move to climbing hold actor does not take one argument. Move to climbing hold actor delta time. Float delta time. That's that one. I'll have to stop soon because I've got a headache. See what happens. Well, okay. So I've definitely done something. Interesting, I think I wrecked something. So this is no longer being drawn. No. Why is that? Definitely getting there. Getting there. Getting in there. And if climbing hold actor is probably null, I guess. Because it can't find one close enough. But it should be. So I'm guessing maybe on here something's being reset again. 120. But let's see. It has. I'm not sure where that happens. That is strange. Anyway, that's going to be a bug somewhere. I need to figure that out. Has it done it again? Something's resetting it. No. still very interesting. Ooh. Time range of curve. End time. Minus. There is no curve. So it's only if that, and that. That's what we want. Interesting how it keeps emptying those things out, you know. I wonder, is it just because I didn't save it last time? Who knows? So if I click on this again, no, this is fine now. Okay, so that's gonna be hitting that the error, but I think I just need to um, set the component in the character now. Um, hmm. Oh God, what did I call it? And why is this still timeline? It's not, okay. Why is that not available? Oh dear. That's why, yes. Because it's a wrong type of curve. That sucks, okay. Wonder if I can copy this though. Copy and then new miscellaneous curve float paste. Wonder if I can do it now. I guess you can't. That's fine. It's fine, so it's fine. Let's just delete it. Yep. Middle mouse button. So I want to go 0 to 1, and that's going to go up like that, and we'll make these all nice and curvy. Save. Go to here. Go there. Curve underscore that. That. Alright, cool. Right, and I think this camera is colliding, so let's just make sure some of these collisions are off. That's fine. That's fine. This probably no collision. That's fine, and this one's going to cause a problem as well. So I think what I need to do um, is it set the X location to there, but then push out with the capsule's um, width, basically. Yeah, so something like f vector um, so forward climbing hold actor forward vector equals get forward actor forward vector, and then I want to it's that um, plus equals this, oops, plus equals that plus, and then I need to do a cast here. Cast um, let's see, I'm sure I've done this already. Maybe I cast the pawn though, didn't I? I don't know if I'll be able to cast the actor. Let's see what happens. A character. Oh no, so I can't. I can't do that. Well, actually, a character. I think the character has the collision on it. Um, yeah, capsule character. Cast a character to owner, and then character capsule get capsule. Well, I think this needs to be included, quite frankly. Like so. So get capsule component, there it is, and then it's get radius or whatever it is. What's happening here? This needs to happen before, I see. Okay, I guess this also needs to be capsule component. I think it needs some information from that, and I may be able to get some type ahead finally. There it is. Yeah, here we go. So get, is it scaled capsule radius? Maybe. And that gives me what? Is that a vector or a float? Float width of character equals that. And then we'll bring this back in. And then this will be that, and that's all good. Okay. I'll explain that properly. I'm not even sure it's going to work at the moment. Let's see. Um, so where did we end up going? Where is it? That? Shift F1? That's the one. Shift F1 for mouse. Where did he go? Oh, that's interesting. So the forward vector is, that's correct. So these just need a different forward vector, I guess. Wow, okay, fair enough. Someone is learning. This one, if we plop a arrow on this, let's see where those are pointing, eh? That way, yeah. So actually, see if I can rotate these like that and make them a little bit bigger, because why not? And now it still goes wrong. Ah, what am I doing? That one, that one. And I think I also want these to be hidden in game, no. Well, okay, let's just think about this for a second. Why is it going the other way if I just rotate that? That is because that is not the forward vector, that's just simply what the cube is facing at. I need it to be like this doesn't matter at all. So we can set that back to 0. It's that needs to go. Well, okay, that's fine. And then basically these just need to be rotated round. 90, 180. And these like that. 90. Okay, let's try that now. Oh, damn it. Ta-da! I guess it needs to be minus then. Fair enough. I mean, I suppose it kind of makes sense. These can go back to whence they came. See if I can undo that. And I can't. Bugger. Though I do quite like that, it doesn't really matter, does it? So let's just correct that problem first, which was found on the component, and it's because this needs to be minus equals. No, 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 no. Minus. I don't think that's always going to work. That's what's worrying me. But anyway, I think that, yeah, at least, yeah, it's not quite right. But you get the gist, yeah? You get your gist. So for now, let's just do. Let's just do. climbing hold actor forward vector. Don't know if you could hear my belly then. And it's going to be the target distal climbing hold actual location minus, because what we're doing, we're going to go minus because that's positive in that direction, minus equal to that plus that. And why is that going to work? Because the width of the character is a float, but we're adding that to all of it. So we actually need to do, we need to scale that. It's the forward vector width of that times that. That's more like it. I don't know if that's right still. I think my vector algebra is terrible there. What we're trying to do is just move this down a little bit. So if we've got our climbing hold actor, we've got this forward vector, but that simply just points in a direction. So we've got the width of the character. We want to do this plus, or in the direction of that, in the direction of that. So if I just plus, I mean, what does that, yeah, what does this look like actually? I'm quite intrigued. If I were to stop this and restart that, the forward vector is what? Optimized away, of course. Just move this optimized thing down. Is that going to let us off? Yeah, cool. Let's try and recompile that. Now let's try it again. So it's gone x negative and y is 1.2. So why would y be like that? Let's try that. Send add vector in direction of forward vector Unreal Engine. I think unit direction. This is what we want. Let's have a little listen to this.
So that's what our forward vector is. It's the mainly because of gimbal lock and the way I've done forward, and then shooting at a line trace. Now you can also see this item here. This is a little box that I'll be rotating shortly. It has a forward vector of where the cone is at. So let's go ahead and look at it. Now the forward vector actually has a few different nodes in order to get it. But let's understand what the forward vector is first. Well, let's run this example and look at the numbers we have showing up. Now in our print, we have basically 0, -1, and 0.
That's what's worrying me, because why is that coming out as something else, right? Like, it doesn't make sense as to why that would be saying a y value. Here's our vector, and it's saying y equals 1.2 times e to the -16. This confuses me. Active forward vector. This confuses me. Forward. Let's just pull this out the wall for a second. Where have we gone? Yeah. If I were to turn my capture component on hidden in game, I mean that is actually perfect, isn't it? And what's this got on collision? Um, it probably does have a collision. Let me just make sure these don't have collisions. Collision. Yeah, no collision. Same with the arrow. That's good. Okay, let's try that again. Now, this says to me radius of 34. If that is, so that's location is 54, and that's 20. 54 take away 20 is 34. So that is exactly right, isn't it? In it, mate. That is it. So that has worked, but we've gone the wrong way. Now we've gone the wrong way because I don't know. It's the target plus the forward vector. Yeah, I guess that does make sense now. I guess it was the collision that was causing a problem before, if I think about it. Yeah, so that's probably perfect now. Yeah, that is. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Let's move this back and see if we still got this problem. Oops. Are these 100? Yeah. No, I think that solved it now. Cool. So now we just need to set him to flying. Um, character, get character movement, set movement, set movement. Yeah, I think I need to include this. New character movement component, that's the one. If I include that, I should be able to get type ahead. And then movement mode should be flying. Can I set movement mode maybe? Set movement mode, and that will take that. Flying. Nope. Flying. Nice. Awesome. Ooh. Very cool. And I guess the curve's working. Awesome, actually. That's really cool. But we need to also stop movement, don't we? So let's do that. Stop or movement. Disable movement. And then well, I guess that's that. So I don't keep drifting around basically because we're flying, so yeah, that's better. Now if I press E, I need to detach. Attach to climbing hold and detach. Detach from climbing hold. Same stuff again. This is something like that. Enable movement. Well, I think actually, I think this actually doesn't have an enable. It's like if you just set the movement mode back to walking. Start, let's see, falling. I don't think there is one. I mean, give me a sec with the IntelliSense. I can't remember though. It's funny, what's this complaining about? Oh yeah, character, I see. Well, we got the owner, so we just need to. Well, do we even need to? Yeah, we do. Where are we? Not there. Here. I don't like the fact that I haven't got a trap around this as well. Let's do that. Let's do the same up here as well. Cool. Just to be safe. Enable movement. Yeah, I don't think it has it. So it's just setting this enable movement again. And of course we want to, let's see, when we attach we don't want to null that one, we just want to null this one. Yeah, and then this is set to 0 anyway, so that's fine. Did that do any? Oh, it's still doing it. There we go, right. Oh, broken something. Nope, It's just this is being reset again. Time range of curve, progress along spline, they should be read only. Along curve, sorry. And they should be visible anywhere, sure. Yeah, this is when you compile it, empties it. That is something I need to fix very quickly, I think. So I bet that's reset stuff here as well. There's probably no more there is a curve. Okay, that's good. So there's a curve. Curve's got that. This is fine. This is just being emptied out, that's why. Cool. And then if I press E, oh, well actually, I need to do that. So interact. If my character that so this should probably be called toggle attachment to climbing hold. And then these can be private then. Like that. Then I can say if that detach otherwise attach. There you go. Error. Toggle attachment to climbing hold. Issue. Ah, we've had this before. We know what's happening. Need to just restart. It's got fluffed. I bet. Mhm. I think next thing I won't do it tonight, but we'll sort that bug out where it keeps emptying out the valleys. I think I know what's wrong with it. I don't quite know how to fix it yet. So this is all going to be empty again, isn't it? If I go to this, nope, that's fine. What about these? And how about the curve's fine as well. Okay, that's good. Cool. Yeah, very nice. That is awesome. And you see that little kind of the way it moves to get there. Ah, bug. That's funny. Um, that is funny. This is being called, which is toggling it. Well, you know what? I don't know what it is yet. So I'm having to press it 3 times to get off. I bet because I get attached to 3 of them. Hmm. Very interesting. Okay, well, that's a good start. The next one is then to choose the direction in which I'm moving. Um, I think that's the next thing anyway. I think what we've also got is quite tidy, so you know, there's nothing too ugly in here. So it's good progress. Good progress. Got curve to play, which positions us in front of climbing holds. So I shall see you another time. I probably will do some tomorrow, but no promises there. Um, have a good evening, guys, and speak to you soon.